tell me when you want the pit and please stop on the board. So remember to have ID position 1 and stop at pit exit. You are on a good pace, you are on a very good pace. Continue like that.
A rollout is, I think, the last chance for us to check that everything which has been rebuilt on the car, that means nearly everything, is checked by our drivers, by our mechanics and by our data engineer.
It's on a former World War II airport that an intense week begins for the Audi Sport Team WRT.
And we can start the free practice with a car which is already checked, and we don't need to double check this and to don't lose time in the free practice.
Engineers, mechanics, logistics, and all the rest of the team are on the bridge this Friday before the 24 hours of Spa-Francorchamps, to bring all that's necessary for the workshops at the circuit for the most important race of the season for the Belgian team.
We are there with 5 trucks, 2 small vans to transport the people, 1 hospitality. So in this truck it's an amount of 10 tons of materials to transport wheels, spare parts, refueling stuff and equipment for the mechanics. About spare parts, we are able to repair and to rebuild 2 complete cars.
Monday morning, it's the start of the major epic. The team will live a full week away from its base. In the paddock at Spa, everything has to be perfect, but the team be installed as though they're at home. WRT and Phoenix are the 2 official Audi teams in the 24 hours of Spa. So everything is thought, calculated, rounded and measured to the millimetre. At Audi, everything must be perfect, so at WRT and Phoenix, all thus must be perfect. The Audi Sport Team WRT is the title holder in the Belgian Ardennes. And to retain the title, the team's placing all the chances on its side from the beginning of the season.
There is a lot on the technical aspect, you know, the performance of the car, but it's very, very important if you want to build a dream team to work on the performance of the people, individual performance and also the team overall effort. So we start the season with a team building to bond all the people together, so it was a first, say, exercise.
This team building was an important moment in the life of the team. This allowed the men of WRT to know each other better, to tighten the ties between them outside the atmosphere of the racetrack. In short, to strengthen team spirit before even putting the cars on the asphalt of the circuits.
Allez.
Any questions for the moment?
As early as mid-April, the team showed strength in the Blancpain Championship. The opening round, the black and red Audi R8 LMS Ultras finished 2nd and 7th.
I have no, 0.
A month and a half later at Silverstone, still under the rain, two crews take the podium in 2nd and 3rd places.
There's too much over here. I will check when you will pass.
At Le Castellet in France, the victory is clinched for the crew of Mies, Haase and Ortelli before the 4th round of the Blancpain Championship, the 24 Hours of Spa. The WRT team moves to 2nd place in the rankings with the intention of scoring big points in Belgium.
Programme officiel de 24 heures.
Back to Spa for the great 24-hour celebration. It's a tradition on Wednesday. All racing cars head downtown by highway in a parade attended by a massive public this year, again to admire the 65 cars and hunt for autographs. Essential memory, the photo of the Audi family in the famous Rédillon is the closing highlight this day Wednesday, before attacking much more serious things the next day.
J'ai fait le mouvement.
Nous sommes donc à nouveau à Spa cette année avec beaucoup de plaisir et de satisfaction.
Audi is a favorite in Spa.
Cette catégorie-là, et par le soutien que nous apportons à ces deux écuries.
It suffices to look at the number of journalists present at the press conference organised by the main sponsor of the event. Thursday afternoon, the last details are made to the cars, which are finally on track a couple of dozen minutes later. Engineers of the WRT and Phoenix teams refine their strategy before attacking the first trials. A last briefing before hitting the track for 12 drivers and the 4 R8 LMS Ultras.
We can come with the foot.
It's time to get serious. During 4 hours and 30 minutes, free practice and qualifying.
Be careful on your outlap. The tire will have cooled down also. Really be careful on your outlap. Pace looks quite okay compared to the number 1 car. We are at the moment in P20.
The team will optimize the handling of their cars to provide drivers with weapons that are reliable, efficient, and quick in the race.
We do a driver change. Sector 1 is okay, keep pushing. After you pit this lap,
It's a hard work because so much pressure, you know, Audi Sport event, and 68 cars or something like that, so it's a huge traffic. The track is always really dirty and you got so much dust in the car, and really sometimes you cannot see. But so much fun, and car looks great, and I hope you enjoy also from outside.
The old driver feel confident in the car, and it feel directly on the lap time. So for us it was good feedback, so we know that the car is competitive. So now we will work to optimize the race setup and hopefully work to improve a little bit for the race and the long distance stint.
the session will start in 1 minute. Okay, shall we go? Go. We need another half a second to be in top 20. Come on, push. Sector 2 is good. Continue. So for the mechanics, we will add some fuel and thank you, driver.
Brake. Like that. Non, le master switch, mets le master switch avec... Coupe les corner light.
9 minutes left. Sector 1 improved, 2 tenths, continue. Twenty-five point two. Car stop at turn 7. Okay, copy, box.
now we had a good setup. I mean, this setup is good for qualifying and for race as well, I guess. So yeah, we are confident.
This will be your last lap.
At the end of the day, the Audi WRT team are 4th and 21st in the hierarchy. Only the first 20 cars are selected to contest the Super Pole on Friday. Not such a bright spot for the boys of Vincent Verse.
26.4.
Stéphane Ortelli, which is on 4th place, but okay, that's the first Audi. Okay, so the job is quite well done. Everything has to be done again tomorrow, because tomorrow we have the Super Pole, and the Super Pole, it will start from 0 again for the top 20.
A 24-hour race. It's well known that it can be won on the track, but also in the pits. So changes in drivers are part of the rehearsed critical training time and again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Twenty-three.
The storm that hits Francorchamps 10 minutes before the Super Pole is almost tropical. The decision to cancel the exercise is indisputable. The week was radiant at Spa, but Saturday morning something else. The sky is threatening, temperatures much more fresh, but this doesn't, however, affect the morale of drivers and fans.
This is much better.
In 3 hours, the start. It's the moment to brief the team one last time.
You have chance at all time. Remember last year we had an issue, we had to change a corner on a car. The car was nearly at the back and we brought it back nearly to the podium at the end. Again, a key message, try to think before acting. You remember we had a team building and you all saw that. When you have a task to be given and you have a certain amount of time to do that task, say 20 minutes, everybody tries to rush and because time is important. And we all saw that it was much more efficient to wait. We think during 5 minutes.
Could you hear me, Christoph? Then please copy. There is a lot of people on the wheel, a lot of people on the wheel.
The Christophers of the team, Haase and Mies, associated with Stéphane Ortelli, start from 4th position, and it's Mies who takes the start. The other Audi WRT starts 21st. Edward Sandstrom takes the first stint. Bonanomi and Vantour will follow the start from the pits.
See you later, huh? No risk. 24-hour race, huh?
Push, eh? Back normal. Do your job. Not more, not less. Enjoy.
I am, but the second BMW has quite a big gap.
Voilà, c'est formé de wagon derrière Maxime Martin, considéré comme le pilote de référence en GT3.
And they're off for a double round of the clock. The directive is clear for the Audi drivers. Above all, don't take the slightest risk early in the race.
A lot of traffic in front of me, a lot of traffic. You're on the base quite fast, you're on the base quite fast. Are you okay for double stint? Yeah, I'm perfect. No problem, no problem.
The first stint runs without any problems for Edward and Christopher. They're in the pack among the top 10. The R8 LMS Ultras are up in the running, which is also the case of the cars of the Phoenix team, who share the same box as that of Audi service competition.
Ready to start. Start. Go.
Yeah, maybe the approach was a little different, but to both teams there is a very long relationship, so we know each other for many years, and I think this is the reason why we came back again, because it was a good time in the past, and so it's really very nice to work with the people of WRT, and as you saw last year, it can be very successful.
And if turn 10, 11 is fly US. So turn 11, 12, 13, there's a little bit, there are some wet spots.
The approach of the first driver change. Tensions mounting. The storm is threatening. But would it be best to don rain tyres while the track's still dry? Brains of strategists are boiling. And Tour heads back out with slicks in the number 2.
Ready? Go. Change for Ortelli.
The strategy's identical for Ortelli as the first drops are appearing.
You will go with the same tire. Go. Start doing cloche. You can take the decision decision by yourself. We are ready for pit stop in case of need. Box the snap.
Et il y a une McLaren en difficulté.
It's a change for us. It's a car which is well balanced on the wet also. We have the dry setup and the wet setup is really close to the dry setup, and driver are happy with the wet setup.
Be really careful at the pit entry.
There's a deluge on the circuit. Takes the team a lap and a half for the perfect hold-up.
Be ready to start. Shut engine and go.
Unfortunately for us, when we had to do our pit stop for fuel, the rain was not there, and it was too early to fit the rain tyre. So in terms of timing, we were unlucky, because one lap later we would have fit the wets immediately, and this would have been a very, very good operation.
Heavy rain everywhere, aquaplaning everywhere.
Driving in these conditions becomes extremely dangerous. The race direction sends the safety car out onto the track.
This will be the last lap and the safety car. This will be the last lap and the safety car.
End of the day, Saturday, is punctuated by safety cars and changing track conditions. Two trios of WRT drivers are excellent in these extreme conditions. Before long, the two cars are up in the top 5.
Ils ont quand même l'air en difficulté avec les pneus, c'est ça.
Oui, mais avec beaucoup de l'eau, chaque millimètre compte, c'est sûr.
In the box, they're tearing out their hair, for those that have some, trying to define the ideal strategy and adapt best to the changing weather conditions.
10 minutes à rouler.
Oui, mais ça, c'est 10 minutes dangereuses.
Ouais, et pour ça, il faut les faire avant.
We still have a safety car, we can go to 70 minutes.
Piccini has made a good one. Chris, ask him how many car looks behind. How many car are behind? Behind.
How many car behind you think?
I think behind me is like the same like in front of me.
Bien joué les gars. Bien joué monsieur.
I tried to save some energy when I was behind the safety car, and save also the car as much as possible, avoiding curb and stuff like that, and especially being very, very focused on the restart to not making mistakes. That was the target. Just trying to survive, honestly. It's really, really difficult. It's just a survival time, not really an attacking time.
There's a lot of water on the track.
I would say we are even better positioned than expected, but I think the race will start now, and now we will start to see mistakes from drivers and mechanical problems. So we know that now the race have really started.
The race begins the long night and all the risks it represents. Fortunately, the rain clouds have moved away from Spa and the track is drying. The teams, the work continues, while the fans enjoy the show on the track and its surrounds.
You are the fastest on the track. You are the fastest on the track.
Please repeat and please confirm pit now.
We will change the tires.
Pit.
Just it. Go, go, go.
Be close to pit stop.
Safety car procedure. A lot of debris on the track in Blanchimont. There is no rain expected in the next hours.
The night has its lot of incidents, and they don't spare the direct opponents of the Audi drivers. Safety cars succeed one another on the track. In total, safety cars will intervene 16 times during these 24 hours. Apart from a flat tyre without consequence, for the car of Bononomi, Vantour and Sandstrom at WRT, everything's running like clockwork. Cars are perfect, drivers fast, and mechanics right on top. The night unfolds somewhat like a pleasant dream.
Fit in, fit in.
Start engine and go.
Sous la conduite de l'Audi numéro 1 et de l'Audi numéro 16 et de la BMW.
When he went to bed, Christopher Mies left his car in the hands of Stéphane Ortelli, now in second position.
In total I did 5 hours now, so I need to have a sleep now.
Is it better to sleep, you think?
For sure, for sure. I mean, you need to be fit, you need to be focused and concentrated all the time, so if you are in fresh conditions, I think it's always good.
While drivers have the chance to sleep a few hours, it's not at all the case for the rest of the team. Continuously have to remain vigilant. For the mechanics and engineers, the moments of relaxation are rare and precious.
Yeah, sometimes you have to go apart of the box just to see another thing than just working, just to take your spirit apart of the race, and then you can push again after, and it's much easier.
P2. We are now P2. You are totally on the base. Continue like that.
When the sun makes its shy appearance, the Audis are ideally placed. With pit stops, car number 16 of the Phoenix team exchanges first place with the number 1 of WRT. As for the number 2, it's getting closer to the podium.
Yes!
The race is played out also in the pits, and the WRT team proves this by performing a change of brakes on the two cars in record time.
The two cars in the top 5. We lose a bit of time by stupid things, especially in the safety car. Safety car procedure, it's just by unlucky. We were unlucky really 2 times. We lost 2 minutes, I think. We did already the parts on both cars, parts and discs, so normally we should go in the end, and it's already a good point. Maybe the other will do afterwards, so let's see. Race is still long, we still have something like 9 hours to go.
La deuxième voiture et la troisième au classement général sont également des Audi. Ce sont les WRT, les voitures de Vincent Voss et son orchestre, avec Ortelli en deuxième position, le monégasque, et en troisième position, Sandström. Mais cette voiture numéro 2 nous intéresse d'autant plus qu'elle est pilotée par Van Tour, le seul Belge engagé sur l'une des Audi officielles. Donc là aussi, un excellent comportement.
In the morning, an Audi triple header is possible. The 4-ring brand is working on a repeat of the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Continue like that, you do the job perfectly.
Il reste 5 heures, 27 minutes de course, vous imaginez, ça fera pratiquement 1000 km encore.
A change of disc pads on the car number 2 and the final sprint to the podium is underway.
Yeah, for me the car is just great to drive. I mean, we had 2 hours with a lot of pleasure, and it's exactly a car we need for 24 hours. It's very safe, give you a lot of confidence. So the lap time is just because the car is more and more simple and better to drive every hour we spend in the car, it's just a bit easier.
Qui est actuellement relancé, Edouard Sanson donc sur l'Audi numéro 2 qui est arrêté au bas de la pit lane, au pied du raidillon. L'Audi R8 LMS Ultra qui occupe la 3e position, alors que notre équipe ici a de speaker info assistant.
Apparently with the pit stop, with the driver change, something went wrong with the seat belts and came loose at the end of the pit lane, so he had to redo it himself, and we lost some time there.
sortie de route très impressionnante au Rédillon. Donc,
box 24 uur en dan begint de auto in de fout te gaan bij het opgaan van de Rédillon. Onbestuurbaar geworden Euro 2, dames en heren. Ja, die auto die stond al stil met uitrijden van de pitlane. Dacht wel dat er iets aan de hand was. En een ronde later maakt hij...
Est-ce que la voiture est délestée parce qu'il touche assez loin la portière intérieure?
In Eau Rouge, I was a bit too narrow to the curb, and it unsettled the car. I mean, it was not a great hit, but in that speed, a small hit that unsettles the car is hard to maneuver, and I couldn't really. Yeah, I got surprised, and the car I lost the car and banged into the tire wall very heavily, and that was it. It's very sad when a race is over in just a fraction of time.
WRT has lost a car, but the remaining one is launched in a fratricidal duel with the R8 Phoenix of Piccini, Stippler and Rast.
So you are now P1, you are P1.
No directive on the part of the Audi team other than the fact that the two cars can in no case come into contact. The race will be played both in the pits and on the track. It's impossible to make a prognosis within an hour and a half of the finish.
How's the gap now? 12 seconds, 12 seconds.
La numéro 1 vient de se prendre un drive-through pour avoir dépassé la ligne blanche à l'entrée de la pit lane.
Less than an hour from the finish, victory is played. It will go to Phoenix. Stippler manages a double-header for the 24 Hours of Nürburgring and the Spa 24 Hours with Piccini and Rast, outperforming Ortelli, Mies and Haase.
Bravo. Merci et bravo pour la passion. Bravo, j'ai géré ça comme des chefs.
On ne va pas revenir l'année prochaine. Thank you for everything.
Thank you very much.
Well, very good. It's fine.
Bravo Stéphane, superbe course, merci à toi.
It was incredible because at the start I think we weren't so fast, and the first hour was very difficult, but everybody stayed really calm. So after just over an hour everything was getting into place, and okay, it was an incredible night, and I think that it's fantastic of course to win again here after the victory with WRT, but now it's Phoenix, so that's Audi.
Last year WRT could win this race, and the team Phoenix was a little bit unlucky. This year it was the other way around, but both teams had the possibility to win that race. They both did a great job, and I'm really happy that I have these two teams here to compete in the 24 Hours of Spa.
Yeah, I think it was one of the toughest I have seen here. It was a great one. Unfortunately, we did not won this one, but we will win some other one.